What's up, YouTube? Probably 0308 here. I just wanted to bring you an update video. No, it's been a while, but you know how it goes. Life's always fun. Just had my 20-year-old son just move back with us. You know, holidays, all that good stuff. So it's been a while since I posted. I thought I better get on and show you guys what I'm up to. As you can see, today is December 29th, a little after 5. Weather's not so bad. Last time I think I talked to you guys, it was 20 below or something like that, but pretty weird weather. We were at 43 degrees 2 days ago. Yesterday we were down around 10 below or so, and today we're at 11 degrees, so funky weather up here in the Northland. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys what I was up to. I've been working on my Challenger lately and got quite a bit done. In fact, I should hopefully be finishing this up real soon here. As you can see, the body has come out just absolutely terrific. Really happy with the way this one came out. Still got a couple things left to finish up. Can kind of see in there. Focus here. Got to put the headlights in, the fog lights. Grill's done. A little bit of a fitment issue with the hood onto the body, but hey, you know, second full build on this one, so it'll be what it'll be. Decals, as usual, laid down really nice. Used the trick that DJ Scratchy had told me, as well as a couple of the other guys, you know, about laying a thin coat of clear coat on to do my two-tone paints, you know, because I've got, if you guys remember from the last video, I had a problem right down here where the paint had peeled when I put my black on the bottom. I also had an issue over here on this portion of the bumper. The paint had come off, as well as up here on the deck lid. You can almost barely see it in the reflection. There's still a little bit of a bump there, but got that taken care of. I went ahead and used scale finishes, as we were talking about before. I used the Hemi Orange on this one. And then once I completed that, I think I left it. Oh, no, here it is. I have the one coat lacquer clear wet finish. Man, I think I'm gonna have to buy a case of this stuff because I love the way that this makes my paint just shine. Man, I'm like super impressed. I didn't have to do any wet sanding. Didn't do any polish of any sort. I mean, the base coat, well, actually I should say the primer, and then the base coat of that scale finish is laid down smooth. I did a little bit of wet sanding on the base coat just to take out some of the dirt and fuzz that got in there, and then did a light coat of the lacquer, one coat lacquer, installed my decals, and then went ahead and shot a couple 2-3 heavy coats of lacquer wet look on there, and man, did that come out nice. So hopefully I can finish this up this evening, get that completed, and get the glass in without glue bombing it like I did my last one, and the body will be done on this. The only thing, extra thing that I did on there, instead of painting the fuel cap on there, I went ahead and did that in bare metal foil. For me, I think it turned out all right. I'm pretty stoked about that. Laid a decal in the middle of it, everything's fine. So the only thing I didn't do on here, because I really didn't want to screw it up and have a big blob on there, is that antenna on top for the satellite radio. Probably should have done that in black, flat black or something like that, but I just went ahead and did it in body color. I figured since I was using the custom, you know, decal with the fade, the white to black fade instead of the solid black, and then I'm also going to be using the Pegasus wheels on there. I just wanted a light custom look to it, so I just figured I'd leave the antenna body color, make it look a little bit cleaner, but that's coming along pretty good. Finishing up on my chassis. As you know, the first thing I ever did was the interior. Got the interior glued down now. Oops, let me get this out of the way a little bit. I got my chassis done. It's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see the reflections on those exhaust pipes. I went ahead and used, you know, as you saw in one of my other videos, I got the, what the heck is that stuff called? Yes, the Outclad. So I went ahead and tried that out on the exhaust, and I thought it turned out pretty dang good. The only thing I don't like is what I started with was, as recommended in some other videos I saw, using the black base coat. Then I went over it with the stainless steel. On top of that, I used, particularly on the first stage and the second stage of the mufflers, as well as the catalytic converters, I went ahead and used the exhaust manifold, and then I used the exhaust sepia, and to finish it off, I put some blues and purples or violets in there. The only problem is I think the exhaust pipes are just a little bit too dark, although I do like the effects, and it's really hard to see on camera, but in the light, man, the blues and purples really make it look like, you know, heated up exhaust, especially around the bends and such. And I also kind of like the way that the mufflers and the caps turned out. Working in the recycling industry, you know, I've seen a lot of these mufflers and cats in particular, and you know, they're a darker, almost kind of dusty brown look. So it got pretty close. You can kind of see it there with the purples and blue hues on the rear exhaust. And the only other thing I did, you know, pretty simple, is I just did a flat aluminum on the transmission, as well as the rear end. So pretty much got that done. Last thing I'm working on is right up there, finishing up the brake rotors. I'll finish painting those tonight, and then we'll get those locked in with the Pegasus wheels. And my chassis will be done. Get the glass in the body, as well as the headlights and fog lights, and then the body will be done. Marry those two up. So hopefully by tonight or first part tomorrow, I'll bring you a completion video of this build. This would be my second car that I've ever completed while modeling, and we'll see how that goes. The other thing I started working on is my zombie build. As you remember, I had the 427 side oiler. Still working on putting that together. You know, I really dig the detail on these cast resin parts. But man, you got to be you got to be on the ball with that stuff, because you know, I've been using my CA glue to put these together, and I mean, it's almost instantaneous, and that stuff is stuck, and you're not getting it apart. So it's got to be perfectly lined up. And as you can see, I have not done a very good job of that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is go in and do some putty work on these gaps and whatnot, and try to blend it in best I can anyway, and then finish that up. So I'm running that 427, and I got the 4-speed Ford transmission there that we'll throw in there with that. I was really wanting to try to put this Mustang body on like a 4-wheel drive chassis or something like that, with some, you know, mudder tires jacked up in the air, you know, 4-wheel drive type of deal. But my skill level is just not to that point yet where I'm really good at modifications. So what I've opted to do is I'm pretty much just going to go bone stock with this as far as the drivetrain is concerned. We'll run stock height, stock tires, wheels, all that good stuff, and then we'll go ahead and finish that car out in that fashion. I'm really leaning towards like a dusty olive drab, almost like a used olive drab color that's been used for quite a while. Throw some other decals on there, and she should be pretty cool. So once I get this completed up in the next day or so, then I'll really start getting hot and heavy on this GT350 zombie build, and kind of see how it goes. You know, I just threw the window frames and stuff in there just to kind of see how it looks, but you know, it's coming along. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at, guys. Sorry it's been so long, and you know, that's just kind of the way I build. When I get the bug, I get on it, and other than that, I'm usually working or playing on the computer or playing, you know, PS3 or something like that. The other thing, I'll bring you some videos here in the future, is I just submitted my concealed weapons permits for the state of North Dakota, Arizona, and once North Dakota comes back, then I'll throw mine in for Utah. That'll give me 35 states. But I'll show you the firearms that I've got, and I just got one for Christmas, and I'm pretty excited about, along with my everyday carry stuff too. So, you know, always never hurts to have protection. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at these days. I'll continue building and posting as I can. If you guys got any comments or ideas for me, give me a little buzz there, and that'd be great. Anyway, you guys, good luck building, and have a great holiday and Happy New Year. Talk to you later. Bye.